Yeah, I mean, I like it better than what we had before. So turning us back into the game, we've got winner semis, and we have Locus and Jen once again performing again, and right off the bat, Locus utilizing his resources just a bit too poorly off on the right side, and losing stock very early on, facing off against Soan and Cyberman, who are looking to be the home favorites tonight. An unlikely duo, but they're proving to have a very strong sense of synergy. Their play styles reflecting well off of each other, the idea of consistently and slowly building up damage and pressuring their opponents to land right where they least want to. But are their efforts going to be enough to go up against tonight's top horse, if I might say. Locus with just a raw up smash, looking to do what he can. Follows up the Shakunetsu Hadouken with a back air, and Red Team's already established their dominance in this set. While there's ample combo and kill power behind Green Team, they're going to have to watch over each other very carefully. Bayonetta's going to be doing a fantastic job of zone breaking wherever Cyberman wants to move around. And while Ike has plenty of knockback and strength behind all of his hits to deal threatening enough blows, he's not quick enough to really pressure Ryu or Bayonetta particularly well. So Cyber's going to have to cover him, Soan's going to have to cover Cyberman. And I'd like to point out Jen is surviving at 195%. Ryu's heavy, but he shouldn't be living this long. Finally getting killed off of a spring again. And speaking of, Locus dragging Soan into one of the most questionable areas of Smashville, deep below the platform. Either way, we're looking at a similar three-stock situation on both sides. Percentages reflecting rather well, outside of the fact that Locus looking a bit in the red, but showing no fear, constantly moving in with these attacks. And Jen looking to pressure every offstage situation he could find for Red Team. And we see the share stock already. And there it is. We have the share stock off of both sides, with Jen and Cyberman looking to be the main targets for both teams. Locus doing well to triple jump his way back to stage, and Jen trying just to keep Cyberman off of him while he can. And we have the weak Shoryu hit. Not going to be enough to take Cyberman out just yet. But the up tilt from Soan setting up the 2v1 situation. And while Locus has the capabilities of bringing this back, he's going to have to be careful, especially if Cyberman is able to clip him with those rage up airs. We already have an afterburner kick used, but a back air over the eruption. A little bit of difficulty landing, but Locus gets his feet back on the ground, his resources recharged, and trying to use back airs and nairs to space out Green Team, but these witch times and air dodges just aren't really working out for him. He's going to have to be careful as he's already built himself up to 125%. We get the up tilt pickoff, and we have the witch time, but too far away from him to really do anything about it. And the back throw into the up smash allows Green Team to get game one. And we got the replay looking back at a situation that allowed Green Team to sort of take the lead back into their favor. Really just Soan covering on top of Cyberman. Like I said earlier, these two players have the capabilities to win it out here, but because of their characters, they have to cover each other very closely, very consistently. As we move into game two, we will be seeing the Smashville pick. Looks like our team wants the run back. That's fine. But a different start to game two, as we see Locus doing well to keep in mind his resources, making sure that his jumps and afterburner kicks are accounted for. But there's just one less Ike on the field now after a pretty meaty aerial combo, allowing Jen to take that stock off. Soan with the nicest of back airs, trying to cover this aerial space that red team's moving around with. And a forward air, not quite killing Locus yet. Superb DI, and the percentage is just not being there yet. Gen able to take a stock off of Cyberman from the right side, sitting at 94%. He's going to have to be a bit careful, but he has to stay proactive in this, make the most out of the situation. Ryu with Rage is a dangerous threat. However, we've got a team kill with Locus taking a stock off and giving the opportunity for Cyberman to move in with the forward smash. Things aren't looking too hot for red team right now, and the mistiming on the down smash, missing the opportunity for Locus to be able to take an early stock off of Soan. But he catches him out of the invincibility of Aether and drops him down hard. We've got the 3-2 stock count in favor, I'm sorry, the 4-3 stock count in favor of the red team. Cyberman appears to be doing his best to control the main platform as well as the maneuvering platform on Smashville, but his efforts can only go so far considering how much space his teammate and red team take up when they're on the offensive. Cyberman having built up 128% in counting and already losing stock off of an unfortunate trade on the stage, throwing him right into Locus's recovery turned combo. And Locus looking to do what he can off that witch time. He's going to be setting Soan at rather high percentages, and the Nair getting the kill off of him. I'm not quite sure how Locus lost his stock in that mess, though. All I know is that Sonic on the ledge, looking in a bit of a dangerous situation. Gen trying to end things early. Finally getting his landing on the ground, but he leaves himself open for the shorty, and bringing ourselves to game 3. Game 3 is going to be bringing us to Omega Suzaku Castle. All right. So as far as the slight changes from Final Destination are concerned, most notably are the uniform ledges to the left and right, and the ability for actually all 4 of these characters to slide along it for safer recovery. Soan is able to throw Ragnell through the base, as we saw right there, to make for a active hitbox covering where characters would normally wait out Aether and attack once the invincibility rolls out. Sonic has plenty of room to maneuver himself around with spin dash and his spring jump. And of course, Ryu can shorty his way from rather deep sliding into Magma Hand's territory for recovery. So from below, things are looking pretty good for all characters involved. However, killing off the top would be ever so slightly easier. But we see Gen try to drag Soan down. Both teams opting for the fight to land more at the ledge. And a fantastic roll coverage. We see Soan with the up tilt taking a stock off Gen. And Soan also bringing down the Blade of Divine Intervention, preventing the Shoryu from killing Cyberman and leaving his teammate alive to be able to take a stock off of Locus. Now, Green Team sitting with the first lead that they've had throughout this set. You know, outside of the game. Either way, Locus trying to make sure that this ends off in the red team's favor. Forward smash ending out that Hedgehog's life. And Soan getting himself back to stage, but he's sitting at 114%. Looking at a little bit of a high priority target as Locus is honing in on him. Now, partners have been switched. Gen trying to catch the downward swing of the Aether with his up tilt, but hitboxes just aren't there for him. Locus trying to take stage control back, and now we have the stock lead sitting in red team's favor. However, both members sitting at relatively high percentages, with Locus deep off stage right now, allowing green team to focus on Gen, but Gen falls back to his teammate as Locus lands. Unsafe aerial movements getting eaten by these forward airs, and the lingering hitbox off the up tilt is allowing Soan to control a lot of space. Cyber just sort of letting his teammate control the momentum of this battle right now. So doing his best to land, but he's going to be eating a bit of percentage from Locus for his efforts. However, Cyber managing to take the stock off of Gen, leading Gen at his last stock. Soan with excellent SDI on that down air, making sure that he hits the stage, manages to get the tech, keeps himself around to live another day. Which is more than can be said for that stock off of Locus. Red team now sitting on their last stocks. And we have the share stock situation off of green team. Locus forcing it out of Soan. And with Cyber sitting at 94%, he's going to have to keep himself incredibly mobile if he doesn't want to pay the price for sitting around trying to protect his teammate, as he has been doing throughout this match. Even with this dire of a situation, we're seeing consistent handoffs from both red and green team, trying to make sure they can maximize the damage out of all of these interactions. And we have the offstage play now, but Soan not in position to be able to make the most of it, eating just a little bit of a hit out of the Witch Twist. And we have the 2v1. Soan sitting against a heavily damaged Locus and Gen, and Locus looking for that first hit. He gets the back throw into the true shorty, but he gets the weak hit of it. Gen not able to close out the stock just yet. Both of these players really can't afford to take a hit from this. We see the forward air, but Gen is out of it. We see Locus and Gen actually moving on. Rip the